Hello everyone, how's it going? In this video I'll be looking at the Inferno town. So the Inferno, it is my favorite. It's the first town that I played in Heroes 3. I don't really play it that much anymore just because it's kind of underpowered. And the thing that you'll notice with Inferno is that it is expensive yet weak statistically. Usually you have high speed, and it is definitely a town that relies on magic in order to stay relevant late game. So early game, your imps are just terrible. Below average with everything except speed, worst attack, worst max damage out of all level 1 unupgraded units. The Gogs, your level 2 archers, for an archer surprisingly well. Above average damage, unfortunately below average attack and defense and speed, but considering it's an archer, it is better than most at level 2. The Hellhounds is definitely something you need to rush early. Highest attack, highest max damage, unfortunately the lowest minimum damage, so you definitely need to take that into consideration when you're choosing what to attack. But since you have the highest attack, you're going to get great multipliers no matter what kind of damage you roll. So Hellhounds are definitely worth it, and they stay strong when you upgrade them. So rush Hellhounds. Mid game, probably the shining point of mid game are the demons. You have the cheapest level 4 unit with the highest minimum damage and above average for everything else except for speed. Haste them, send them into the front line, and they will definitely hold their own if you get them out early enough. Pit Fiends, above average for everything except for health, the highest minimum damage, so similar to the demons. Just haste them even though they have pretty good speed, send them into battle, and they'll hold their own. The Ifrit, highest attack, highest speed, terrible defense. That was kind of surprising, but it makes sense. And you have above average health and damage. Very strong level 6. It is your first flyer, so it is important to keep them alive so you can actually siege down castles and other towns that are on the map. And then finally the Devil, which out of all the unupgraded level 7s has the highest defense, which I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it would have been one of the dragons. Terrible max damage, and you're below average for everything else except for speed. So unfortunately I wish they were a little bit better, but statistically they aren't that great. Late game, Pit Lords are the most expensive level 5, so you better be raising demons so that they pay for themselves. Highest attack defense, above average attack defense, not highest. Very good damage, bad health, below average speed. So haste them, send them in, raise demons from fallen stacks, and they'll be a good solid unit. Ifrit Sultans surprisingly fall off. We had the highest attack and speed of unupgraded level 6, but now we're down to average and below average. So not the best statistically. You are definitely paying for that fire shield. So if you're playing against an Inferno, you need to burst them down with archery and with spells, because they're just expensive and just bad one-on-one or melee. And then Archdevils, lowest health with 200. Max damage is the worst. You do have above average attack, defense, and speed, but low health, low damage. You're going to need numbers to do well with Archdevils. So your summary is that you have a weak early game because your level 1 and 2 units do bad damage, so you have to rush Hellhounds. Pit Lords have good stats, have a great ability, but if you don't remember to use it, they are not really worth the cost. And the Ifrit fall off quite a bit when you upgrade them. So remember that you're paying for utility when you upgrade them and protect them. So that concludes the town overview for the Inferno. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you next time.